The human body is one of the most complex systems in existence. Most of the time, it works quietly, predictably, and without question. But sometimes biology takes an unexpected turn. Sometimes the body behaves in ways that feel unreal, impossible, even frightening. Across the world, there are people living with conditions so rare and strange that doctors once believed they were myths. Tonight, we explore the 10 weirdest medical conditions ever recorded, conditions that challenge science, medicine, and our understanding of the human body. First, imagine your own hand moving without your permission. This is alien hand syndrome, where one hand acts independently, grabbing objects or performing actions the person never intended. Patients describe it as if their hand has a mind of its own. This rare condition often occurs after brain surgery or trauma, revealing just how fragile our control over our own bodies truly is. Next, imagine your muscles slowly turning into bone. Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, or stone man syndrome, is one of the rarest genetic conditions on Earth. Over time, any injury or inflammation can cause soft tissue to ossify or turn into bone. Movement becomes progressively difficult, trapping patients inside a second skeleton. There is no cure, only careful management to avoid triggering new bone growth. Legends of vampires may have a medical origin. Porphyria, sometimes called vampire syndrome, is a group of disorders that can cause extreme sensitivity to sunlight. Exposure can lead to painful blisters and skin damage. In severe cases, it can also affect the teeth and gums. In ancient times, sufferers were feared and misunderstood. Today, science explains what superstition once feared. Imagine waking up one day speaking with an accent you've never had. Foreign accent syndrome is an extremely rare speech disorder that usually occurs after a stroke or head injury. Though their speech patterns change to sound like a foreign accent, the person has never lived abroad or learned the accent. It's a baffling condition that can make someone feel like a stranger in their own voice, altering their sense of identity. Some people believe they are already dead. Cotard's delusion is a terrifying mental illness where individuals believe their organs are missing, they've lost all their blood, or that they simply no longer exist. The mind convinces itself of its own non-existence. This condition, sometimes called walking corpse syndrome, is incredibly dangerous because patients may stop eating or drinking, believing they don't need to. It reveals the terrifying power of belief. Now, imagine seeing television static overlaid on everything, all the time. This is the reality for people with visual snow syndrome. It causes a constant field of flickering dots across their entire field of vision. There is no off switch. Even when they close their eyes, the static remains. It's a persistent and disruptive condition that scientists are still working to fully understand. Some people cannot recognize faces, not even those of their own family or their own reflection in the mirror. This is prosopagnosia, or face blindness. It forces people to rely on other cues, like a person's voice, hairstyle, or clothing, to identify them. Imagine navigating a world where every face is a blur. It changes the very nature of social interaction. Sometimes, a genetic mutation can affect the body in unexpected ways. Trimethylamuria is a metabolic disorder where the body is unable to break down a specific chemical compound. As a result, it's released through sweat, urine, and breath, causing a strong odor often described as smelling like fish. While it doesn't cause physical pain, the social and psychological impact can be devastating for those living with it. Finally, imagine you're just falling asleep when you suddenly hear a loud, shocking explosion inside your head. This is exploding head syndrome. Despite the frightening name, the phenomenon is painless and not physically dangerous. But the experience of hearing a gunshot, a cymbal crash, or a bomb detonating as you drift off to sleep is incredibly jarring and can cause significant anxiety. The human body is not a machine. It is a mystery, full of complexities we are only just beginning to understand. These conditions, as strange as they are, remind us of the resilience of the human spirit and the endless frontiers of medical science. If this video expanded your understanding of medicine and the mind, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.